All right, Republic TV has accessed the JNU clash video. Hundreds of JNU students allegedly out the residence of JNU Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor tweeted that the students broke into his residence and confined his wife inside the house, inside a room. Now, Republic TV has spoken to wife of JNU Chancellor, Professor Lakshmi Kumar, who narrated the ordeal. And we'll also be playing out that entire video that we have accessed of this entire JNU clash. Now, the JNU Vice Chancellor alleges that some of the students out his home and confined his wife to a room inside the house. She was later taken to the hospital as well in a state of shock. Now, the JNU Vice Chancellor has also lashed out at the students for targeting his house and his wife. Take a look at this video.
Namaste, Piyush. Sir, may I record a small version of yours on the whole incident?
Yes.
Sir, I just wanted to know what actually happened.
Well, I was outside JNU in an official meeting.
Yes, sir.
And around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I came to know that about 400 students gathered in front of my residence.
Yes, sir.
And my wife alone. And because I was in a meeting, I could not immediately come.
All right, on your screens is the video. We'll be playing it out for you, the entire video. You can see hundreds of students there are gathered outside the JNU Vice Chancellor's residence. Now, this happened inside the JNU campus, we are being told, and in this video, their JNU students are outside the Vice Chancellor's residence. You can see security guards attempting to keep the students out of the house. Now, JNU Vice Chancellor was away. He was not at his residence when this entire incident took place. He later told media that he was away on a meeting when the students came and out his entire residence, and he has lashed out at the students. Later, the JNU Vice Chancellor's wife was also admitted to a hospital. Now, once again, let's play out that reaction as Republic TV's Piyush spoke to the wife of JNU's Vice Chancellor. Listen.
Sir, may I record a small version of yours on the whole incident?
Yes.
Sir, I just wanted to know what actually happened.
Well, I was outside JNU in an official meeting.
Yes, sir.
And around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I came to know that about 400 students gathered in front of my residence.
Yes, sir.
And my wife alone. And because I was in a meeting, I could not immediately come.
Yes, sir.
And meanwhile, I came to know that the students broke into my residence.
Yes, sir.
And they were shouting slogans at the peak of their voice, and my wife was alone.
All right, we heard there Piyush Mishra talking to the JNU Vice Chancellor, and Piyush Mishra, JNU Vice Chancellor, saying that he was away. He was not at his residence when this entire incident took place. Now, this incident took place on Monday evening when the students allegedly barged inside the JNU Vice Chancellor's residence, allegedly barged inside Mr. Kumar's residence while he was away and surrounded his wife. According to the news agency, police were called in, and the wives of other university professors then rescued the wife of JNU Vice Chancellor, who had shielded herself inside a room in her house. Now, Mr. Kumar's wife was rushed to the hospital. Mr. Kumar also went on Twitter and said, "This evening, few hundred students forcibly broke into my JNU residence and confined my wife inside home for several hours while I was away in a meeting. Is this the way to protest terrorizing a lonely lady at home?" That was his question. That was the question asked by JNU Vice Chancellor Mr. M. Jagdesh Kumar on Twitter. Now, the student from a left outfit rejected the allegations and said that the group of students had gone to meet the Vice Chancellor, but they were allegedly manhandled by the security personnel. Now, the student was quoted by a news agency saying that we had gone to his residence to meet the Vice Chancellor. We were manhandled by security personnel, and many students have sustained injuries, including JNUSU President N. Sai Balaji. Right, so we continue to get you these visuals from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, where Vice Chancellor M. Jagdesh Kumar alleged that on Monday there were varsity students who forcibly entered his house and confined his wife inside for several hours. 7 students have been on a hunger strike since last week in protest against the online system of entrance exam that will be implemented from this academic session. Now, they went to the JNU Vice Chancellor's residence. He wasn't there. There was high drama outside his residence, and Mr. Kumar's wife was eventually rushed to a hospital as she was in a state of trauma.